more call was record I have a flexible TV bit of way. Senana that Eddie Kanya. Mr. Wada so subscribe to my channel. Eddie Woman, no, I hit your notification bell. So, said the buyer is someone a trigger I was social in media. They are watching the own say, a very bravo breast, so now we are watching us. But there was someone also sweating me a day at TV. I will see an annual that a year funny face once and some is our day. Car Akonya Quenchia, and Yakobon for me in some you Enum. And yasem kuma ama same way dear just say kaswa dear na yasem katwa say kweshia yi wan te ho asema me pese me kwakwa video no na e de aba na e ba asem ye hye mabose ye be di akire na de be sie bia na e be gibra popreso na ye de asom nti de ye nkonkwohwe e bra kweshia ni esi ye na emra
I don't say me be pake car em se me kan ni nti me pake car na me yi me na ba ko no na me na mu ani say obi ka bo obi san me kan no ba me ko hwe na e funny face obo woman first woman no me etere ba ko hye ne chi na ba ko kura no na obo no as na obo two motos no so na de ko e obo wu ye pa seriously nyame look at here we have moja ni bi ni e fa palano na Japan there wewu akande wewu yeah
One sound they drive sharing for 5 the kwala 2 akola penyini de mese meto na me adini se me hu bibia o akola penyini de wawu ma me fone remember no so eni ma me no so bewu aden funny face why look at how drunk he is what pussy who they drive
Medofwe ti di AC ye no eye funny face sa abre no naija na wanom kakra nti no na America ewo kan ni mu nti di eku wie ye no na ye hyemabo se ye bedi akire ne ye de mu nkire mu ayeden abeso mo sesi a me no wo kasa idie asem ne di akosie ne se funny face sesi a ne ma ne 2 weeks remand anyame ya doma eye epo bosumi a ye besi mu da etoso woche ede be kwa akogina mranifo animu na de besi bia daso flexible TV e show bo say ye de baba abeso mu na se obekwa akotwena ba nkokumo se ebebe di na fo se ebe ye ne den na sabre die me no wo kasa nipa na ka no ebo mu no ai mu baako ewo koma me no kasa nti no soso no ye nya nhunu se obesore se won sore se obewo se wonwo ba ye sire rade se wonnom ne nkwa na wontimi ntina se enti kaination enso ma me se ya sha obosi e de mu nchire mu be de eba beso me sire wa de se de se ne ya se esi aye no upia no ahwe omo so ye no ado mo ahye yakopon sa no obi afa ne san amesa aha your flexibility cause so as of subscribe to your channel ye woni ma pepe bebre edison
say Cheddar no and the way to just say funny face Castle Commando Castle Van Dam wakonya ka akwenhia na akwenhia ni mu no o de ka ne bo nkofo dodo bakwa enum na de Cheddar no mu be ye de ma a platform mo refer mienu e de ko bini ba abaya sabia se aka omo koje ayarhwe wo ho na miensa na aka no so no omo nje ayarhwe e wo Castle Government Hospital home abaya resano ekoso sano na enimde for omo hwe ayarefo ehu se no ayarefo no e platform no mo prepare mu ye de pa nti sisi aminu ka se idie ye yi won omo wo ni ba no aba olebu abaya resabia omo je ayarehwe afa miensa na omo so omo wo Castle Polyclinic no hospital omo yi omo efi ho e de ko Castle ho na Mother and Child Hospital omo ho omo je ayarehwe na ene dey na ye de funny face copy mu wo Castle Akwele District Court na abro mo ko du ho mo no na funny face lawyers kire mu a almost more ordinary assembly to say, a bunch of funny face in rank, almost say, and of course, man the bill, no uncle for your son say, or no, on your beer, and who be at the genuine. Obegani and I say onion obia a chena yehunu and abibia police for any shimuno omobejano manaba ama police for no aye shimu and a hospital no so ekita assembly court ni say or court na funny face ni issue no a platform no obupe no dimpa year in shimu mapa ekoso apensu no abia funny face onya akwentia no so one do na omo apoliti for no ensaka omo susu say who be here say omo dey for the face be ko abaya resabe no makọ check say aso ampa say abia na kweseda na okika no na wano mo nsa say na nkofo na ekeka na nti obesre court no na court no mo na wotu mienu no mo fa yo omo hwehwemu court no agi apoliti for no dey na atuma na aminu ka say ya chema funny face and go chair about kukum na watching me na watching me no etinu almost an infanimbra kaswa akwele district court no muntra assembly so enti mini aba over kaswa dia and that dia epiemu eno no
I was say yet also social in the media sense so dia Nana Kwame Bediako I ben konofo kwa abosia kwa wanye galanta opese wo ye mampani e wo Ghana maimu e din sebi betu ja na watwi mu say kumase fo or de epo akwakotu kumase ama sa asemi chese omanfo no dwene ho a na chese aye te se besepa no ko nyina ha ye tase ne banyansafo omodwene ho omonte ase na po de oyele de po kotu kumase na Cheddar asema wo beda ye chese nkofo bebre na eche omadwe wo ho a ebi kura beke kan seme se first no mo gine di ba se de seme obe kan no amoma hu se no onti nye mampani e ma ne nyeye na sa semyi na Nana Kwame Bediako e ko na prabo wo kumase de no ko kyerɛkyerɛ ye ko manhia ko hotumfo enya sem kuma na obedu nkran no na Belamundi invite no no show so no se nana ensem bia na watwi mu keka se wo de epokotu kumase ase Ghana fo ye dwene ho ayente ase na po de be men na we de kotu kumase no se hwe oba pa ekwan mefa so amede poi kwakotu kumasi no eye kwan bebre na kyerɛkyerɛ mu abusia be kɔ yakwakotie ensem aba.
I want to understand a statement that you made while you were on tour. I think this was when you went to the Ashanti region.
Yeah.
And you talked about the fact that you want to bring the sea or dredge the sea into Kumasi so that you can open up a port there to make it easier for the containers to reach there. I'm sure you've seen the reactions to that statement.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that people are reacting this way?
I'm not surprised. I'm actually happy because, I was looking at, the national games to be a big thing and then to have one statement made and it's kind of competing with the whole national games. It's a great trend, but I have to be able to explain myself to people to understand.
Okay.
My vision is not to come and push or encourage people who are traveling out of this country to go and buy things and bring it back to sell. My vision is to bring industrialization into this country and then after let it become a template that African countries can also replicate just to stabilize our economy. Now, if you're talking about industrialization, you're going to see that one of the main things that is needed is logistics. And logistically, our country has only roads to deal with.
Yeah.
When you go to anywhere in the world, Asia, Europe, everywhere, they have railways and they have the water bodies.
Yeah.
It's called water transportation. You have the ferries, you have the canals, and then besides the canals and the ferries are new cities that are coming up in areas where people are living. So for me, I looked at Ashanti region when I was there, since I do my research in almost every region. And I realized that, maybe 30% of the furnitures in this world has probably come from Ashanti timber.
Yeah.
How did they even get it out of that place? They must have been driving a lot of timber logs, tracks, and going up and down. And then you're talking of gold. We were at some point the second biggest gold producers, and I think the most gold comes from that sector. You're talking of farming. There's so much, and I like reading maps. So, you know, I've been doing it since I was a kid, since I was 16. I found out that the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Pacific Ocean has surrounded Africa. So it makes it like an island as a continent, where I realized that people only cross the water to come to Africa to search for treasures, you know, opportunities. So when I was looking at the map, when I was in Techiman, I discovered that they had river tunnel there. And the river tunnel goes all the way to the border.
Okay, that's the map on the screen.
Yeah, so you see it. Tunnel is somewhere there, and it goes to the end. You see Second D is there. And then when you come to this end here, you see that's tunnel there.
Yeah.
And tunnel comes all the way. It's the sea.
Okay.
So you just open it and it's connected. You just dredge it and it's connected. It becomes a pathway. It's been sitting there for hundreds of years. No one has connected it. Okay, but tunnel leads you to Techiman. Techiman is the biggest cocoa producer in the country. Where are their cocoa going? And if we're distributing it amongst 10 regions or even within the West African countries, you still need to connect it there. Now, on the way from Kumasi to Takrady, you will see River Pra and Oti. And you see these two rivers are very close and they connect. There's the Ankroba River, you see? So they are all there, but we just haven't dredged to connect them. So when you look at Second D or Cape Coast, look at the Pra. It's connecting to Cape Coast. All that edge that you're seeing there, that black edge, is the sea.
So that's what you meant by saying that you were going to bring the sea to Kumasi.
Of course.
But it was going to go through where? Techiman or where exactly?
It would take the river bodies. It would take the water bodies. That's what dredging is about. The dredging has to meet another water. You know, it's like you are taking debris and you're opening the space so the water can flow. And you might cut through a path to extend it. So some of it might have a little breakages, like you see where Pra is.
Yes.
Pra is coming all the way to Second D. And you see, if you see Pra, you see that it's crossing through.